Hello, everyone, America, Mr. President, Senator McSally, all my friends at the Secret Service, and all the rest of my family out there. Hello, how you doing today? I had to do this, I had to address it. You know, some of the stuff that I do, it's been posted, and I want to first and foremost say as a disclaimer, don't do what I do, but it has to be discussed why I can do what I want to do legally and per documents that exist on hand, like the Peace Treaty of 1786. I have a copy of that guy right here. And then it's always good to have some other stuff with you. See, like I have case law, Sapp versus Tallahassee, where it states, Department of Justice, it is not the duty of the police to protect you. Their job is to protect the corporation and arrest code breakers. Or State versus Robinson. An illegal arrest is an assault and battery. The person so attempted to be restrained of his liberty has the same right to use force defending himself as he would in any other assault and battery. These are laws. So don't call me crazy. Been upheld by the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court only had to deal with it because it was someone crazy enough to challenge this Declaration of Independence, Constitution, and the Bill of Rights. So me being a Bay means to enforce law. So that's what I've been doing. It's also covered in that crazy thing called the preamble. It's pretty clear on who the Moors are. So just for future reference, Mr. President, with respect, it would be fair if you mentioned the Moors and the NOI, because no Moors, no NOI. His name is Honorable Drew Ali, and he taught the gentleman, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, who taught the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And I respect all those people very much. And none of those people are anti-American. So these attacks on him and the NOI need to stop. That man can peacefully organize 2 million other men with no weapons. That's something to think about. And to know that the numbers are actually higher than that. If you called all of your forces and every police officer in the nation, in the corporation of America, it wouldn't scratch that number. And that number is pale in comparison to how many there really are. But that's just to say, you don't hear about us on the news because we don't break the law. You've never heard of anyone from the NOI being in a shootout, because it would never happen, because it would be breaking rules. It's just like the Moors. So I don't know what briefings that your people have around you. You've been getting some bad information. And it's a good idea to reach out to the hip hop community, speak with Kanye West. You know, Ice Cube is a great voice. T.I. is a great voice. These other hip hop people, Lil Wayne, I can't speak for any of these people. They have their own voice, but it would be a good idea, Mr. President, to reach out to some. They have some fantastic ideas, and we could totally back the things that you believe in, because it seems that you believe in this guy. And I watch what your pen does intensely. And it impacts me. Thank you for what you did on June 24th. Thank you for the executive orders the other day. I heard about the VA stuff. Thank you for this. There's 2 officers here. I've contacted Senator McSally's office today to still try and make sure they get recognition. I know it's not very popular. That's why I brought up Lil Wayne's name, because, you know, when asked about race, he said, I don't know what that is. Why? Because a white guy in a blue uniform saved his life. And I had the same thing for me. I actually had a warrant. And if it wasn't for those officers, I wouldn't be able to have this conversation. My commander-in-chief added something into this phone number, into this hotline, that gives me extra layer of protection from people I really don't need protection from. I shouldn't, which would be law enforcement. You know, there's a number of things in that little book that if they knew would keep them a lot safer, would also keep the patriot a lot safer. So get rid of the police. That's crazy, insane. That's something that the left wants, that the Democrats want. And by the way, Mr. President, I know it's a little battle. Can you please do something with Mayor Bowser? She already don't like me in your city because I wear the mask. If I do put it on, and I've already had it out with the police, that's a sidebar thing. But I just wanted to keep you in the loop with that. And thank you for what you did in Virginia. You know that's enough. I say keywords that you'll have your people look at later, like dump truck, like crystal. All right, and have them be like better, like the other day, the Vice President, U-Haul, sloppy, and the rest of the guys that approach me, I'm a real approachable person. You can just have them like talk to me. That would be nicer. Again, I've dealt with officers on all levels, and now that I've had a chance to do homework, this Black Lives Matter thing, I wanted to touch on that. What is their mandate? Engage them peacefully and just debate them. No weapons, no fighting. We don't want to see anyone fighting. We want understanding. And if you ask them what their mandate is, and if they're crazy enough to say it's caring about Black lives, well then say, how is it possible that you're not outside Planned Parenthood, and then you want to make it about women's health care? How is women's health care about killing a life that is covered in here, has the ability to pursue the happiness, but Democrats believe that pursuit of happiness of that unborn life doesn't have any weight. I guess the founding fathers are really radical people. Coming on to other topics, I've done extensive, footage everywhere. I've been banned from Southwest Airlines. I don't take days off. I don't go to the club if there is one still open because of Democrats, and then watch a football game on Saturday and go to church on Sunday, and then go back to my call center at the house on Monday. That's not revolution. And religion, Mr. President, is a broad array of everybody. So you have to include, you can't just, I do everything. Blacks for Trump, evangelists for Trump. What else we got? Women for Trump. I'm on all of the groups. But I don't see any NOI for Trump. I don't see any Moors or Moorish Americans for Trump. Everyone needs representation. LGBTQ community, I'm not making any fun of anyone. They get lots of representation. I just want to throw some things out there. There's more than just Muslims, Jews, and Christians. And again, a couple of prominent folks out there in my community are not anti-Semitic at all. You can't find anything that said, I don't like them. They shop at their restaurants. They eat in their restaurants. They shop in the supermarkets. It's insane. You can't find it anywhere in any of the holy books. And we all believe in the same God of Adam and Jesus and Moses and Ibrahim. Worship the same God. And this guy right here, first page, God is mentioned. It doesn't say Allah, anything specific. What if your higher calling? So that's all we're asking for is peace. The number discussed in the document, I believe, was 13.5, which I think is a fair number, more than fair. That's something I know that your pen can handle. That's everything. I want to thank you for everything that you've done for veterans. I would like to swear in again. Did the regulations. Active duty time subtracts 2 years off of your age. So by that math, I'm more than young enough to do it again. So then from there, all I need to do is pass PT test and a background check. And we know I don't even have a parking ticket. So thank you for everything, and long live the Republic.